Hello, my brothers and sisters. Once again, I come to you. Remember that I promised that I will come again to share with you the second series of our charismatic declaration, which is our charism and formation. Remember, in the last series, as we were looking at how we respond to our call, I said that in responding to the Carmelite call, we develop an identity within us. Now we may ask, from where does this charismatic identity come from? The identity of our charism comes from or exists from our being formed as Carmelites. That is, from the three forms of formation that we receive in Carmel, namely initial formation, ongoing formation, and intellectual formation. Let us remember too that when our Mother Saint Teresa of Jesus was making a reform of Carmel, she took it as a journey of formation to learn to live a Carmelite life again with a new foundation or experience of our union with God. We find this particularly in the way of perfection. In the way of perfection, our Mother speaks of formation for a certain way of living our relationship with God, neighbor, and ourselves. In short, this was a return to the sources, as also the Second Vatican Council would call it. Speaking about formation, we may ask, which is the best place for formation? Is it the postulancy, or the novitiate, or the scholasticate? The answer to this is that the community is the best place for formation. We should never relegate formation to the houses of initial formation alone. Our living in the community forms us every day. Community life forms us. Our presence in the community forms us. We cannot be permanently formed if we are often out of the community. With this, you can see that formation is not an individual task. Therefore, community forms us in our way of thinking, judging, and acting. Every community should be taken to be a formative community. And at the same time, every community is a school of our spirituality. Life of community should help every Carmelite to develop to a certain maturity and to give him or her a new identity. In the community, we should encourage each other to grow, to become mature, more prayerful, more fraternal, and more loving God and neighbor. Of course, we may not have a perfect community, but Carmelite community should aim at searching for the way to the fullness of its vocation. By searching it means we have not yet reached to perfection. Carmelite life is a journey without rest. Therefore, it is a life of formation. Carmel is a school of formation, where we are schooled for prayer, for fraternity, and for mission. You will remember, my brothers and sisters, that in formation, one who is formed has to live with an attitude of constant willingness to learn and to grow permanently. In this way, we may also say that the lived experience of the evangelical councils contribute to the process of ongoing formation. To end, our Mother Saint Teresa was aware of the need for in-depth study of theology and spirituality as part of our formation. Theological and spiritual studies in Carmel help an individual friar or sister to know oneself better and the world. And also, these studies help us to offer quality service to the church and humanity. However, in-depth study of theology and spirituality can be done in 3 ways: personal reading, research and study of our saints, and the very formal intellectual and academic studies. Once again, I thank you, my brothers and sisters, for your attentive listening. I will be back soon with another series on charism and the Teresian vision of the human person. I am your brother, Father Philbert Namphande, OCD.